So I've already started off with brows just so the tutorial is a little quicker. Now I'm just going to go in with my Freedom Camouflage paste in the shade C4, I believe, something like that. And I have been loving this to prime my eyes with. It sort of works as like a MAC paint pot sort of thing. You guys will see me apply it, but yes, I've been using this like crazy. And then I will just do what I always do and set it down with just my regular pressed powder. For eyes today, I'm taking my Designer Brands Warm and Natural palette. This is stunning. So I'm going to start off with that orange shade and buff that into my crease. This palette is so pigmented and good, you guys. It was a part of the Designer Brands Christmas type of range. If you can get it, I highly recommend picking it up. Now taking the brown shade from the palette, and I'm just going to deepen the outer V and also run that in my crease a little bit just to add some extra definition. I'm then taking Makeup Geek Bitten and running that in my outer V and crease again. I really want this deep, ready full tone to come through, so that is why I just keep building my crease with all these different gorgeous dark, warm berry tones, oranges, you guys know the drill. And then I'll just be taking a big fluffy brush to blend it all together and make it look smooth and seamless. Now picking up Makeup Geek Cosmopolitan, and I'm going to be starting off by applying that to my lid. I have just wet my brush for some intensity. So I decided to take my BH Cosmetics Foiled palette and that gorgeous pinky champagne colour as well, and also pack that on my lid just because I wasn't happy with the colour of how it was the first time. I'm packing on that BH shadow just because it adds more intensity and pigmentation, whereas the brush wasn't really doing it for me. So this is how my eyes are looking now. Going in with Maybelline Hyper Sharp eyeliner, I am just going to do some big ass wings today just because that's what I was feeling. After winged liner, I applied my fave eBay lashes. I'll have them linked down below for you guys. For foundation, I took my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It is like my favorite foundation ever, and I'm just buffing that in. For concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light. Again, another favorite of mine. You guys would know this. So I'm just kind of bringing it down the high points where I would usually highlight with my concealer, and then I will be blending it out with a damp beauty blender. Setting under the eyes with the Wet n Wild Contouring Duo in the shade Caramel Toffee. I am obsessed with these duos, you guys. The banana shade in this palette is everything, and I also do love the bronzer slash contour shade as well. Then setting the rest of my face with my Mode Pressed Powder in Honey Beige. I use Honey Beige when I'm more tanned. You guys need to pick this up at Kohl's. It's $3 and it is my favorite pressed powder ever. To bronze, I'm using this Milani pressed powder in the shade Honey Amber. It's actually a face powder, but because it's super dark, I use it as a bronzer. And then to contour, I'm taking my other Wet n Wild highlighting palette. This one is in Dulce de Leche, and I'm just using that one to contour. I find I like this one to contour more because it is more cool tone compared to the Caramel Toffee duo. Time to bake. I'm taking my Technic Colourfix loose powder in the shade Cafe Latte, I think it is. And I'll just be baking in all the normal places, under the eyes, under that structured contour line, down the center of my nose and my forehead. Going back into the first palette I used and taking the orange shade, and I'm going to run that underneath my lower lash line. Also taking Makeup Geek Bitten again and doing the same thing. I'm just using a small pencil brush to kind of really define it and get in there. Now to wipe away all that baking as we do. these are my two favorite lower lash mascaras. It's the Essence I Like Long Lashes and then the purple Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara, I believe it's called. These are bomb for the bottom lashes, you guys. For blush today, I'm taking my Freedom blush in the shade Beyond. This is like a gorgeous rosy slash golden tone. It kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm. Now for a blinding inner corner and highlight, I'm taking Flexitarian by Colourpop. It's one of their highlighters and this shade is to die for, you guys. And it honestly just brings out your inner corner so much, so you guys need this product in your life. And then for face highlight, I'm taking my Sleek Solstice palette. This is another holy grail highlight of mine. I am obsessed. Also, if you guys can get this, you need to have this one in your life. Just look at that highlight, like, yes. For lips, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Megalast liquid lipstick in the shade I Can Bear It All. This is such an amazing formula product. I just love it. I don't think these are hyped enough about. I definitely need to pick up some more. I'm then setting my face with the BYS Matte Setting Spray. I love this stuff. And this, you guys, is going to complete my makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I love you all so much and I will see you in my next video.